Hi beautiful people, how you all doing? Good day to you. Welcome back to another video. My name is Blessing and you're welcome to my Blessedom TV. If you're new to my channel, I hope you're going to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, join us here. And as usual, I'd like to say thank you to every one of you who already subscribed, and particularly I want to say thank you to every one of you who followed me yesterday online on the live video to the protest ground where I was going and showing you guys what was going on here in Germany. So yeah, in today's video I wanted to tell you about that protest and what it was all about and what is going on here in Germany. And yeah, some people may say, why are you showing us what is going on in Germany? Yeah, I want to relate it to what is going on in Nigeria also, because sometimes people in Nigeria tend to think that, you know, things are perfect everywhere else. It's just Nigeria, this, you know, all these kind of things that are derogatory terms that we use when it comes to Nigeria. So I just wanted to give you some kind of perspective to say, hey, look guys, like somebody already pointed out here in the comment section on that video yesterday, that there is unrest everywhere, my people. This is not the time for you to stoke up embers of war or hostility. This is the time that you really need to be cautious, my people. This is the time that you must avoid any form of escalation. I mean, you cannot control what may happen, but anyone that you are going to bring up by yourself, especially this message is to my brothers and my sisters in the southeast, there is unrest everywhere. Everywhere is boiling now. People are not happy because of everything that has gone, and this has been a very difficult year for everybody on many levels, and especially for you in the southeast of Nigeria. A lot of things is happening there, and you need to see that there is unrest everywhere. And if you stoke up hostility right now, nobody is going to come and help you. Everybody is dealing with their own ish. I'm telling you guys, if you go to the US, you see what is going on there. President Trump and Biden, the president-elect, they are contending for that 46th presidency, and nobody is letting down or letting go, you see. And on both sides, they have millions of people. Like, people are ready and battle ready. And you in the southeast, you don't have anything. You don't have capacity. You don't even have food. Ordinary food you don't have. You don't have food. You cannot feed yourself, let alone. And you see all this conflict that is going on all over the world. They have their own problem. Should anything escalate beyond this point that it is right now in Nigeria, my people, who is going to come and give you food? The people that are dealing with their own issue. Okay, that yesterday, you know, I told you guys that I'm very sure that it's still going to be fuller than that. And actually, as a matter of fact, that place I was actually an overflow, because where I was going to is that Brandenburger Gate. Normally, every time they show Berlin, they show that Brandenburger Gate and the Siegersäule. Is this mile that people are always piling in. So that place was already full. That place I was just a gateway to that place. You see, from that place that the police have blocked all those ways leading to all those places. No space, and people were still coming, you see. And so yesterday was about the law, the debate in the parliament, because they were going to make all these corona measures into law. Not that they have not been protested before. People have been protesting about everything about the corona before. Like, there have been major protests last year, August. I think they started in August, and they've continued, or even this year. I don't remember exactly, but they've been more than 9 protests in regarding to this corona problem. And initially their protesting reason was that all these measures that they've taken against this corona, like all this lockdown, and asking people to lock down, and closing businesses, and closing, not allowing people to go out to interact with each other, and not allowing people to have contact with each other, not allowing people to go on holidays, and all those kind of a thing, that it was against the law, you know, because they were saying that this is illegal, because the constitution, they call it the Grundgesetz, it gives them this freedom to go out, to have the freedom to do what they want, to you know, be empowered onto themselves, to take decisions for themselves. That this constitution gives them this, and the politicians are taking that away from them. So yesterday was supposed to be when the the all the measures they've been taking, they are going to talk about it in parliament and actually vote and make it a law, and that it will not have a paragraph this so that any district or any municipality or any region that want to implement any of the corona measures, that they can quote that law and gives it a legal backing. And so up until now they've not had that. They just have what you will call in English a precautionary measure. They call it shots mask now, like just protection mechanisms that to stem the the spread of the sickness. And it's not as if the people are saying there is no sickness. So they say yes, they know that there is sickness, yeah, but the problem is they feel that the impact and the result from the sickness is much less than the other socioeconomic problems that all these measures are bringing. Because, for example, because of all the lockdown, there is no money, and people are short on cash, and because of all this lockdown of all these social places, like places you can go and drink and interact socially, people are kind of hooked up in their rooms and apartments alone. They don't have anybody, and most people don't have clusters of family and friends. They just go to a bar, to their local bar where they sit, they have fun and interact with people, that kind of a thing, go clubbing, go partying, and they cannot do that. And so a lot of people are kind of not feeling very, very optimal with themselves and their lives at this point in time. And as a matter of fact, many people don't even take their own life, So at the end of the day now, what is there to do? The government is saying that they cannot allow this thing, no matter how you look at it, that the professionals in the hospital, they need them also, because at the end of the day, it's not only this sickness, that there are also other sickness. But if you allow this sickness to wipe out the majority of the medical staff and all those things, it's like it's going to lead to a collapse of the medical system. That's what the government is also fighting up and against, and just kind of devastate the whole population. So both sides are not agreeing with each other. So yeah, in relation again to Nigeria, we need to avoid anything that will go beyond what it is now. For example, we hear in Nigeria all these hostilities along Kaduna, Katsina, and the things that are going on about bandits in the north, that they have to pay huge money or allow the bandits to harvest their crops and all those kind of a thing. So you cannot make the argument that you are worse hit in the southeast. The only thing that is affecting the southeastern people is the inefficiency and the ineptitude of the political elite of the southeast. They are not even doing anything of their own. So all eyes on the center, And again, this is Nnamdi Kanu that is inciting people with all this talk, and right now he has even jumped into talking about the history of the Hausa and the Fulani and all those, like nobody asked him all this thing. So I just want to make this video so that people will understand what is going on in the world. The world at this point in time is in a very, very, very unrestful situation, and if you go and stoke up your own fire now, nobody will help you to quench it. No, during Biafra, they even brought food for us. I don't even know that anybody will have the time and the capacity to come and give you food, because you see, everybody is dealing with their own stress and their own wahala. There is no country that you want to mention now that you will not hear crisis. For example, there is this Eastern European country, Azerbaijan and Armenia. They had a conflict recently. Do you know that thing was going on? Nobody mentioned it. You barely heard it from the mainstream media. I think Deutsche Welle reported it a little bit. It was Putin and the Russian government that kind of mediated for them, and right now I think Armenia has lost some of its territory and it has been taken over by Azerbaijan, and they were happy, and the Armenians had to retreat, because of course they were overpowered and there was little they could do about it, in spite of all the people that have lost their lives. So this is how it is right now. So we need to avoid escalation in any form, especially for people of the southeast, especially because you can't even feed yourself, especially because you have nobody who is going to come for your rescue, and especially because the situation in the world today, it is not something that you want to play with. It is a very, very tense time. Everybody is tense. Nobody is sure of what is coming tomorrow. And so You don't need this tension. You don't need this crisis. You don't need this hostility. You don't need it, my people, really. And some people will say that, oh, you are just a pacifist. Should we not stay and not do anything? But in reality, what are you doing? You are just causing problem for yourself, really. So that you now come and say, oh, they are doing this and doing this, you know, because at the end of the day, they have their own issues, you know, and especially what is going on in the US now, you know, everybody's looking at them and wondering, you understand? So we've seen since the beginning of this year unprecedented unrest since a very long time, maybe not in our lifetime. For those of us who are not so old, you know, that have not experienced any major conflict. And a major conflict is not even a walk in the park. It's not something you do today and tomorrow you go to the market and buy something, and tomorrow you need soap, you go to the shop and buy. Like, you need to know exactly what you are stoking these embers of hostility for. For what exactly? You know, yesterday I quickly left that place because of course I have to go and pick my children and all that. So I left very much earlier. Do you know that the police had to use force to disperse people? They had to use pepper, they have to use water, and the people kind of resisted them. There was back and forth. Like, you know, this is happening in this Germany that you can say is an epitome of democracy, that nothing can go wrong. But this is happening in Germany, and just imagine what is going on here in this Germany that you can't even compare what is happening in the US. You can't even compare US police to German police, but still German police, they have to use force, they have to go to this level to disperse crowd. And don't you think that some people would have been injured, or, you know, would have to go to the hospital that yesterday, you know? So there is really no need for you to escalate any tension, because at the end of the day, you are going to be on your own. The Kano that is inciting most of you people that are, your spirit is pumped, he's not in Nigeria. He has nothing to lose. All he has to do is just to open his mouth and be talking and be giving you history and tell you about Hausa and tell you about Yoruba people. All this history that you have heard and the one you are going to hear, tell me, how is it impacting your daily life, other than making you to be spiteful and wanting to go there and die for nothing? And all these things that they are saying, that you don't have to worry, all die and die once, now one person go die, don't be afraid, you are a coward, but you know, you say you all die and die, but what are you doing? You know, why don't you just go and die? Because all die and die. Why do you have to go to school? Why do you have to strive for anything? If all die and die, you just go ahead and die. You see, but this is not the message I'm passing to everybody. I just want you to see what is going on in the world and relate it to yourself, that if things can escalate in this level in Germany, how much more these people that have less training, less empathy, less anything, you want to talk about it, you know, there is really no need for it. You know, you have to go with these people with more logic, you know, like you have to find a way around this frontal combat that you are looking for. Yeah, my people, thank you so much for watching. I don't want to drag this video so long, and I want to say, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope you have reason to subscribe and join me here. And I really appreciate every one of you, like I said before, who already subscribed. So don't forget to hit the like button, like this video, and share the message, spread the message. There is unrest everywhere. Let us be calm. This period will pass, Buhari regime will pass, and continue to be calm and try to calm down and try not to escalate the situation beyond what it is now. So see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.